Oh, a little bit better. Still some echo. Let's try this. This looks good. Hold on a second. I know how to do that bit. I just don't know where this is going. Can anyone see me? Looks pretty good. It says someone's watching. Maybe that's me. If I can't figure this out, I'll just drink a 40. Oh, there's a delay. I'm drinking a 40 with myself. Hi, Earl. It's past me. Oregon Grown's found me. How does this look, Oregon Grown? Can you see me? Stuff? There might be a long delay or he's thinking about it. Rugby. All right, well, good. If 420 says I'm good, I'm good. Except I could hear myself in my ears a few seconds after I speak. And then I watch myself burp in the past. This is trippy. All right. So I guess I can't see anybody, so I guess we're gonna have to type. So hold on a second. Type. I'm gonna ask Oregon if there's anything on his mind. Oh, it's Glitch. Glitch, is there anything on your mind? So delicious. Seaside, Oregon. I once went to Seaside, Oregon, and there's the arcade there, and there was a Mech Warrior game that you stood up in and, march through the city and blow the shit out of stuff. And I thought, I want to own that game, and I haven't even played it. I don't know any good places to camp in Seaside, though. This is not a Google Hangout. I've been forbidden for doing that. Trent said I couldn't. This is a live stream YouTube. So basically, legit. Snacks. Glitch, you're gonna have to give me more to talk about than that you're bored. No, this keeps my genius status intact. Check in mute. Uncheck in mute. Muted. Hope I can hear myself no matter what. Huh. Have I bought any legal weed yet? I really wish I could figure out how not to talk into my own ears. All right, so dude, right down from my house. Oh, fuck, Dr. Malturin. All right, right down from my house, block and a half, legal weed shop. Next door, where I get my 40s. In between those, muffin shop. And I'll say, I smoked weed a long, long time ago. Rugby. And I liked it, but it was like old man weed. So like smoke it, you get high. I guess now it's like, it reminds me of people who grow roses professionally. Uh, there are breeds of roses that never existed before. So I think pot's like that now. So it's like I've grown up in prohibition, and I think I should walk down to that store, get 4 kinds of pot. Like I want to wake up, go to sleep, get excited, and think glitch is interesting. Think glitch is interesting. Do you have that kind of pot? Dr. Malturin, you're gonna have to give me something to talk about. Oh, pro wrestling guy. Welcome to Earl's Corner. Dude, I saw you wrestle last night, and a guy hit you on the forehead. It's like, did that hurt your brain? It did? Here, lean forward a little bit. Let me see the mark. Oh, yeah, that hurts your brain. Thank you for coming to Earl's Corner. Someone pick that guy up. Pro wrestling. They don't make the kind of weed that makes glitch interesting. I believe it. Ah, Daniel, how did you get into writing? I'll tell you, man. First off, I've got the worst handwriting in the world. I can't read it. Second off, I think I really don't want people to read what I write, because I feel that like 90% of everybody is going to ignore it, think it's bullshit, disagree with it. That's the worst. Or criticize it. So I guess when I write to myself. Glitch sucks, says the weasel. One of my buddies. Oh, I have had an edible. It was about 8 years ago, and they're like, take this much, and I took a bit of that bit of a bit, and I ate it, and I was like high for 2 days. I was ready to not be high. Luckily, it was at a music festival, so that was good. Fuck You glitch. Uh, I don't like to read, but I don't like to write, but I like to read. Merry Christmas. Oh, I had a great Christmas. Let me show you a present. I'm assuming you guys can see stuff. This is a wireless speaker. It's like the size of a beer. And, oh, let me turn it on. It does that. It's Bluetooth. Oh. Oh, you know what? This actually can hear me, too. I should turn it off. There's a mic in it. What could it do? It sounds like my washing machine. I love my washing machine. Merry Christmas, Machiavelli. He's so awesome. Don't think that was weed. Might not have been weed. I did. Oh, there's a Keanu Reeves movie where he can communicate with hell or something. Oh, wait a minute. He's without a soul. Anyway, someone gave me an edible, and I went to see that movie, and it was really dark and terrible. And I started spinning and spinning, and felt like I was going to throw up. This guy in front of me looked over his shoulder, and it turned out he was the boyfriend of a girl that I worked for. Like, I was doing security at her business. He's all excited to see me, and I'm about ready to puke. And he kept talking. I was going to puke. There was a movie going on. And I finally just said something, got up, went to the bathroom, and threw up for like 20 minutes. I've passed up some comments. Let's see here. Is your dog busy? We just actually went for a dog walk. He's tired, and he hates when I sit in front of the computer. I don't think he understands it. He wants me to not do it. Rex Kramer. Earl Portland is an ugly motherfucker. You know, you think that, but no matter what kind of ugly you are, there's somebody that likes that kind of ugly. Like fetish people. So for some, I'm like Santa Claus. Literally, I have people ask me or tell me what they want for Christmas. No, Glitch isn't a looker. He's like 9 feet of like a whole lot of fat spread thin. Uglier than Madman. I don't judge guys' beauty often enough. Self-talk, it's bizarre. Gotta work that out. So what else? What else we got? Glitch is so fat. If you were 5'10", the military would not let you onto an aircraft carrier. Oh, Fallout 4. Jesus, let me tell you a Fallout 4 story. It's not even, hold on a second, quests. I'm just kind of cruising through the wasteland, and I come along a building. There's a windows, and part of the building's collapsed into a ramp, and I think I'm running, and I've got the dog. And so right as I about hit that ramp, I see ghouls come pouring out of the windows. They drop behind me. I'm like, ah! And then right as that happens, ghouls come pouring down that ramp. So I'm surrounded, and I'm carrying a machete. And I just don't even think about it. I start taking the people out in front of me, get their shins, and then I turn around to see everyone behind me, and my dog has killed one and is holding one's arm and pulling him down, and I'm just like, shoo, machete time. Bow, down, down, down. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Yeah, the boss. Alright, where we go? I've got no opinion on penises. I don't think putting them in the mouth is a good idea. So every time girls do that, I'm like, wow, man. Thank God. All right. Going bugging fact with this. Give my daughter a bath. Focus on the bath. Do I talk to Dorf? I live in fear that I'll bump into Dorf again. But I do really hate him. It's actual a real emotion. I feel it. Don't deny it. Um, and if I ever have kids, I want them to make videos that are anti-Dorf videos. If the apocalypse happens, electricity, whatnot, wiped from the earth, I want people to make shadow anti-Dorf videos against cave walls and entertain their uneducated neighbors. You know, that was awkward because we kind of argued in front of his family, and I kind of wanted it to be over with. And when I gave him a beer, and that beer was shoved through a doll. And so what you're supposed to do was open the beer and drink out of the doll's head. And he didn't understand it. So when he went to open that beer, he just took the doll off, threw it on the ground, and drank the beer. It wasn't about the beer. It was about drinking through a doll's head. That was cool. Fuck that up. Wrong, Earl. I was talking to Wheeze. Talk to Wheeze when he has his own live stream going on. Not now. Good Lord. Dorf calls me thrice a day. Good Lord. That's wrong. I hope you hang up. Can I go back on comments? Yes. Oregon beer, Paul. What you got? Session. Gonna do a chug video soon. I wish to watch that. Paul, are you a friend of mine on Facebook? Yeah. And once again, glad to talk to Weasel. Yeah, it is him. Dorf is the anti-ITDC. No, he's not. He's in a way just as important as Sir Walty. We need saints, devils, rituals, and sayings. You must have those. Oh, Glitch knows about, Dorf knows about Glitch's penis. That's too bad. In Oregon and Washington, you are. If you're younger, Paul, and I think you are, Oregon, more jobs. If you're older, Denver's awesome. I don't think I'd do it though. Don't the in Denver don't the it's an extrovert thing. Oh, I think Glitch got that brew thing down pat. Like the second he drilled a hole in the side of his refrigerator, I realized he was going to be successful because he didn't care about doing stupid shit. He cared about winning. Class me grab bag. You were pretty fucked up in that hangout, but then I got fucked up in a later hangout, and I think I was inappropriate, but I was fucked up, so I don't remember it that much. So it was okay. Yeah. Is it a roast? It's a Dorf roast. We're gonna eat Dorf later. Roasted Dorf. This shit's froze up. I can't help you with that. I spent 30 minutes trying to get this working. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. We're buffering. Output low. Oh, maybe I should hook this up hardwire. All right, next time I'll hardwire this. This experiment. No, it's not my Wi-Fi. I have pretty good Wi-Fi. I need to just plug it into the computer. Yeah. I have dial-up. I want to punch you in the balls. Can you even get dial-up anymore? I'm not far from, gosh, the Google high-speed shit. I'm gonna find out if I could get that. All right, goddammit, I'm gonna plug in my laptop. Hold on a second. Let's move. Whoop. Gotta cross the room. And put this here. I think it's loud. It's gotta be the most riveting video. Oh man, I left my malt behind. Some sort of malt faux pas. That's interesting, though, that not you guys noticed things were going wrong, and I got a signal, a little message. Oop, the message went away. It's better. Rochi, New Year. Oh my God, let's talk about the New Year. Fuck, Earl, punch you in the balls. What do I want in the New Year? I want my malt for one. I'm gonna go get it, but I think I want to meet somebody. You know. I've got my house. I got my job. I got a dog. I got my habits, my behaviors, my joys. I'm all dialed in. Nothing's wrong. I'm very happy. I guess what I need, someone to share it with. That special woman. I'm gonna grab my beard. My beer. Someone wrote beard, and I'm gonna grab my beer. I said beard. That's pretty funny. All right, so I've never thought about it. I've never thought about monetizing. But this you could monetize and donate to charity. I can see doing that. Wheezy, fuck me, fuck you. No, not fuck me, fuck you. Map of the erogenous zones. Let's see if we can get that. Hold on a second. That's the Willamette going into the Columbia. It's an old school river map I got from a, what do they call those? Merchant Marines? Yeah. Guy worked on ships, and I bumped into him a couple times. And interesting guy, interesting job. They made a fortune. Let's see. Bleach my beard. You notice how it's gray at the bottom and red at the top? I bleached the gray in. I wish to look old. I like old ladies. Let's see. I'll meet you. I hope not. Yeah, respect your elders. Boris getting beard implants. You know why Ted Boris didn't meet me when I went to the coast like 3 or 4 times? He needed gas money. Guy can't drive to the coast. He lives on the coast. He lives an hour away from where I go. He's too far. And like his truck couldn't make it, I think. He wanted money for gas. Couldn't do it. Backyard fence. Actually, one part of it does wobble. Actually, I discovered I owned it. I was like chopping down all these trees, and I was looking at this fence, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is put together from this side. This is mine. And that neighbor's tree is pushing it down. Yeah, so I gotta fix that. Malt liquor. Do you have a red mahogany cock like Howdy Doody? Meet me in the alley in 10. Reggie Steele. I hear he's gone sober. Jeez, Weasel. Sober up. there was a possibility that my Genius status could be revoked, but this is inside YouTube. This is not Google Hangouts. It's not Uvu. We don't have to drink piss. We could get away with this. As far as I know, Trent has not a leg to stand on. This is legit. And we're also doing this until I finish. So we've only got, I'm almost at the swill, so we're wrapping this up. The 11 of you watching right now, winning. Proboscis. Proboscis 1? Like there's a whole bunch of you? Phoboscis? DP Malt. Do I think Stewart White is drinking and watching the game tonight? NFL? I know he's drinking. That guy's a machine. Respect him. I don't even know who Philly is. I know Filler Snatch. I ran him off YouTube. Lamest live stream ever. Get original, buddy. Bring it up a notch. The reason it's called drinking piss? What reason? I watched. Who did I watch drink his own piss? B2M Greatest. Yeah. Fucking peed into a jar and drank that shit. Which is actually real Wild West, backcountry stuff and should be done, really. Phoboscis. What up? Sir Walty. Oh my god. I was thinking that there's some people that don't know who Sir Walty is. I was thinking how important that is. And it's not important if you already have some more current saints, but we need to keep saints in our community, just like villains. Yeah, I think drinking your urine actually is something everyone should do. In a survival situation, with a lack of water, it can survive. It's bacteria free, so you're no danger. And I think it's like a fucking full-on man thing to do. I'm not sure I'm gonna do it. I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with it. Oh yeah, goodbye, Glitch. Dan, you got a purple heart. How do you guys learn how to do stuff like that? Can I do an emoticon? I just did an emoticon. Craft beer cunts drink urine all the time. No, because rubbing. Urine's free. Really, craft beer cunts, if I bottled it and charged them $40, they would be drinking my urine. We lost Glitch, but we gained 2 more. And I guess my video's back going as far as no lagging. You guys liking it? It looks a little raw. I'm okay with that. Machiavelli 420, true puppet master. Machiavelli's come a long way. I hope he comes further. And interesting cat. I would really like to see more of his area, hear more about his life. But some people don't express themselves that way, which is too bad. There's a cat that keeps making videos, and they're kind of devoid of personal content. But I like the cat. But I think that I can't watch someone just spitting out isms and nothing personal and kind of like a style, like a commercial. And I know that is kind of a thing in our community, but like if it doesn't have personality behind it and history behind it, I'm not going to watch it too much. All right, we're getting close to the bottom. We're almost done, folks. And I lost 3 people. You guys got no stamina. Well, shit, man. If you let the trolls interfere with your expression, then maybe you shouldn't be on the internet. I think that the trolls are a source for me of inspiration, and in some cases, an opportunity for manipulation. But in no way do I ever let them try to shut me down. I actually had a guy, Smoke Dreams, Pipe Dreams, and he thought I was trolling him. So he trolled me, and it took me about a day to figure out who he was, where he lived, and send him that information, and then make a video about it with all the comments and private messages he sent me in the description, and said, I know who you are, where you are, this is the shit you've said, it's all recorded, I'm calling you out. And he backed down, explained himself, and apologized. He'd made a mistake, a big mistake. I'll send a drone after your ass if I have to. Donate my beard. I can't actually anymore. It's old growth. It's protected, a national something, government, protests, forms, committees. I get you. Well, shit, dog. I think that sometimes when you want to do something and something pushes back, that's an obstacle. You either need to work around it or make some entire changes. Some of those changes must be confronting, harsh, severe, planning, hard work, long range. I think sometimes we are in like a terrarium, like there's grass and trees, streams, and then like the glass walls and some cellophane. And as it heats up, moisture rises up and hits and rains down, and we think we've got a whole life in there, but through that glass, a whole nother world, bigger. You just need to be strong enough to break the glass. Break that glass. Ted's boobs real. Now, does Ted have a million trolls or a million troll channels? That's the... If you took a pin and had Ted's trolls dance on the head of the pin, would there be room for Ted's troll channels? Yeah, this video's got to come to an end. The comments are starting to devolve. I'm near the bottom. The Technicolor, not a Muppet. Thought about changing up your beard game. Like what? Yeah, West Side. That's where I live. I think Ted is every troll. Change up the beard game, like you might mean trimming it. Oh, like you can I could cut all this back up, and actually it's pretty thick inwards, so I can get like some sort of like Kinglionitis. You are wrong, mother, father. You are wrong. No, man, I'm going Santa Claus. I'm just gonna let the shit grow. I'm not gonna fuck with it. Time to smirk a joint. That reminds me, actually, I have a friend that smokes, and I bought them a pipe. I think they took it. I think they left the smoke, though. Yeah, I found this in the parking lot. It looks like the handle to a gear shift changer, but it's full of pot. So I gave it to my friend. They left it. 13 people. Whoop. Something's happening. Am I going away? I may have gone away. Down to 7. Alright, well, things are crashing. We should stop. I'm seeing analytics here. Can't understand it. But I'll look back over it and figure this out. Invite 420. You have the greatest thumbnail. Hello, Roachy. Hello, and mate. Leave the beard. Oh, Pink Moon. Oh my God. Pink Moon, I haven't seen you in a million years. I remember you talking about, it's like depression, life's challenges, and you were on a swing set with your camera. And it was really brave and inspiring. And it was a long time ago, and I still think about it. It's weird. It looks like more people are showing up, but less people are watching. How could that be? That's bizarre. Anyway, Pink Moon, you're as brave as I wish I could be. Almost done. What up, Baldy? Actually, I shaved my head. My hair is thinning, but I actually found a double-edged razor, which is way better than the electric shit. It costs like a fraction. Those electric shit breaks, and it's fun just scraping a razor across your head. Technicolor Cholo, you might not be able to grow one now. Like, eventually, your face is going to kick in. Just let it kick in when it does. Zhup. Smakavelli's here. We bounce back up to 9 people. Hello, 9 people. The Bald Troll. I do not know the Bald Troll. I can see thumbnails. None with a huge lack of hair. Too much Indian blood. You got good blood, my friend. Native American story. When I spent a month out on the islands in the Columbia River while I was working. It was before I had a lot of vacation time. So I'd go out to the islands, boat back to my car, drive to work, drive back to the river, boat out to the islands. And I was out in the middle of the river once, and there was an arrowhead in the gravel on like a sandbar. And I wondered how it got there, and how did it end up near the top. And I imagine like someone shot it into a deer. Maybe the deer like ran to the river and died. Or maybe they were out there in the river on an island and they were making arrowheads, and this one didn't work and they just chucked it, started on another one. Anyway, I found it. Nostalgic. How long did it take to grow that beard? You know, actually, look back in my videos, you can see Bike Messenger 7, Earl of Portland. But right when I started making videos, like 6 years ago, I said 6 years ago, I had a little bit of a beard, and I grew the RoboCop villain beard, like where it went from my ear, a straight line, to my jaw, and then a mustache and like a goatee, and like shaved underneath. And then I just got kind of bored, and I lost my razor, and I just let shit go. It took 2 years. You know, I was gonna go fishing, and I bought actually a rod and reel. I was just hung it up on the wall actually, and I got a river guide on toxins in local rivers. And unless you get a major river like the Columbia, high toxins on all small rivers. Pesticides and all sorts of shit. So anyway, actually, an inspiration from that was, in my garage, I want to get a tote. These totes are giant plastic containers that carry like, it might be something industrial, like an industrial amount of olive oil. They're meant to hold, they're food grade plastic containers. but they're huge. Now I want to buy a few of those, cut the top off, and I imagine they're like, let's say they're 300 gallons. Get a couple of those, grow trout. Now, as a trout foul that water, I'll pump out the water from the bottom and run that out of my garage into my greenhouse outside and water my garden. And then maybe try to capture that water with the nutrients from the soil and move that back into the fish. But bottom line, fresh fish in my garage. Why in my garage? Because the water needs to maintain a constant temperature. Rugby. You worked on the railroad? That's interesting. No homo. You can homo all you want, man. I don't give a fuck. Actually, no, I did think of it a little bit when I said man crush recently in a video. There was like a moment where I'm like, do I want to say man crush? Yeah, fuck it. Some men I admire. I believe in male role models. And those could be anybody, and it could be about anything, like something about somebody that I admire. You have man crush, woman crush. Typically when you say woman crush, though, it's sexual. But if you say a man crush, it might just be like, that motherfucker could split a cord of wood like nobody's business. You know, or changes oil or something complicated like that. Well, we're almost done. Craft Fear. You could join. Oh, speaking of man crush, so embarrassing. Craft Fear, you could join. I don't know how, though. You're going to host a hangout? I'll join you in your hangout. Breeding trout, man. It'd be fucking dope, man. And all the food you get, like chicken's going up to like $1.95 a pound for the cheap chicken. I was looking at good chicken and steaks and beef and whatnot, and it's getting up to $3 a pound. And I was looking at turkeys, and they were like $1 a pound. These gigantic turkeys are like 40 bucks. Like, meat's getting expensive. Like, if you don't start making it yourself now, it's just going to be like a money drain. Oh, Rochi, I could send you some information about that. Like, a lot of people do it. They grow fish in their yard, and they actually use the wastewater to water their plants, and the water coming out of their plants to go back into the fish tank. And the fish love those nutrients. It's bizarre. Craft Fear is just a child? You think I need to have a man crush on an older man? Copy the link and post in the comments here or in the description. Copy the link. Alright. There's the link. I'll do emoticon too. Hey, emoticon. I'm a fish keeper. I have many chilids. Oh, they're delicious. Google Hangout. I'm not on Google Hangouts, motherfucker. I'm not allowed. Trent, Steel Worldwide, said he'd revoke my Genius card if I went on Google Hangouts. Or if I hosted one. So I can't host one. I can show up on yours. No, it looks like I posted the dashboard, so that only shows you stats, or it shows me stats. And we're down to 6 people. We bored the hell out of 6 others. All right, I gotta finish this. This was an excellent experiment. Yeah, what are chili bang bang, chili bang bang, chili bang bang. Not on Google Hangouts. Not allowed. Chilids. Oh, don't fight with Cholo. It'll never stop. Oh, Weasel. What are you doing? You don't know what you're doing. We're going to finish this. Thanks for 6 to 12 people joining me for 48 minutes. It was an excellent experiment. I downloaded a ton of shit, gave like okay to change things on my computer, and hopefully I'm not hacked all to bejesus. I get an apple. I get an apple. Yeah, things are frozen. Things are freezing. It freezes sometimes. Sometimes it freezes. All right, everybody. Swell. 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 Sorry, everybody, for the freezing. But I don't think I'm going to pay more for internet. This is what you got. All right. Peace out. Yeah, first live thing I've done too. Let's try to stop it though.